Not just an image, but three separate moments, different faces, different frames coming together into one. Hi, I'm Kavita, aka Nabi Charcoal, a charcoal portrait artist. In this video, I'm creating a commissioned family portrait of three using multiple references and building the entire sketch from scratch. These images were never taken together. My client shared three different photographs, and my first step was to figure out how to bring them into one balanced composition. I did take a bit of help from ChatGPT to organize the arrangement, but everything you see from here is based on careful observation and accurate placement. You know, when you look at a realistic portrait, it might feel like magic, but it's actually accurate. Structure. I don't start with details, I start with placement, and that's where grid comes in. Grids help break down a complex image into smaller, manageable sections. Instead of guessing proportions, I'm measuring visually. You see, each square becomes a guide, helping me map where the eyes sit, how the face tilts, how each person relates to the other in the composition. So, when you're working on a multi subject portrait like this, grids are not optional, they are essentials. There is no such case of cheating here, just making whatever um, technique I have and just utilizing it. That's all. Because even a small mistake in proportion can break the harmony between faces. You understand that, right? So, before any shading, before any refinement, this stage is about patience and observation and precision. When people see a realistic portrait, it often looks like pure talent. But honestly, it's structure, man. It's structure. I don't start with details, I start with placement. And that's where grids come in. Grids is something uh, like I said before, right? I'm totally dependent on grids only when there is multi-subject projects like this. Otherwise, freehand is something I recommend because creativity is something like even if any artist you take, they would always favor a freehand drawing. It is the fun part of a artist's life, I must say that. But if you are giving this for a person or commission work, there we cannot uh, rely on some like artistic pleasure, right? I want to give the client the exact demands of them, right? So, grids is useful for such cases. Your life should not be dependent on your artistic career should not be dependent on grids. That's a wrong way of learning art, okay? So, hopefully, you get that grids are only a tool. You should not be entirely dependent on grids. But in this case, it has multi subjects. I'm using grid in order to bring the accuracy. I must say I might not be 99 100% accurate here. I can bring up to 99% accurate here. So you get the idea, right? So um there are few AI tools like even a grid maker. You can search in Google, you will be able to get that. And I have taken a 10 by 10 matrix here. I want a perfect square, so I have drawn that. Now I'm trying to make a outline of the person here. Grids only help us in, like, it helps us break down the complexity of a portrait, right? So that's it. You must sharpen your HP pencil. I have taken an HP pencil. Any brand will be okay. Don't be obsessed about the brand. You are in a learning stage. You have to be free. Like, there should not be any stress on the brand. Once you learn and advance in this, you can look for brands and all. Let me check. I'm uploading this photograph in my lab so I can zoom in further. I already uh, mentioned I already numbered the grids. So I identified what I usually do is that somewhat accurate millimeter difference between the eye, but mostly it's common for every person that the distance between two eyes is the length of one eye. Hoping you are getting the point. It is common to everybody. So, keeping that measurement in my mind, I'm positioning the right eye. Again, right for me, but the person's eye is left. Actually, I have already covered all those basic things in my course actually. So, if you are interested in those learning, you want to learn from me and the basics of it, please do inform me. Like, you can comment below this. And it's a paid course actually. So I am not entirely satisfied with the right eye. So again, I am measuring. So pretty much it's the same. Grids can be much complicated again, but I'm not going for those things right now because it's small. We are covering a it's a small portrait actually. To be exact, 31 centimeter something length and 27.5 centimeter of height. So it's a pretty much small, and there won't be much details in here because it's very small. So I'm not complicating with the grid. So I'm just giving outlines of everything wherever it is positioned. see, right now it might not be looking exactly the same as the reference image because we haven't added any shades here. There is no life in it, just a 2D form. Uh, so at this stage, you have to trust your grids and your skill here. See, I have done this. I know what I am teaching you is right. So trust me, it might not appear the same as in the reference image because we haven't added any value, any tonal values here. So it's trust that the whatever the position you have drawn is correct, and you have to cross check every time, and wherever you seem to find some mistake, correct it. So yeah, that's it for today. Enjoy this process. Happy flutters. See you soon in the next tutorial of the same.